Okay, guys, so welcome to Investor Vibe. My name is Philip, and today I'll be taking the opportunity to talk to you about NIA protocol. We'll be looking at the protocol itself, we'll be looking at the ecosystem, we'll be looking at the community in general, their governance, and we will also be looking at how it could potentially rival Ethereum and other top layer one solutions, and also if it's going to be a good investment for us or not, because after all, we are long-term investors. So let's go right ahead. NIA is a layer one blockchain. It's built to compete with other layer one blockchains for adoption. And we all know when it comes to layer one blockchain, well, bringing crypto adoption to billions of people is the goal. So it has to be cheap, it has to be lightning fast, secure, and decentralized. We have many developers and a lot of money that is dedicated to building the next generation blockchain. This has been going on for a long time, but our attention for today is going to be centered around NIA protocol. NIA protocol is a smart contract layer one blockchain that uses sharded proof of stake, which can process about 1,000 or even about 3,000 transactions per second. The protocol serves as the secure, scalable foundation for a new decentralized application. NIA is built with a focus on usability and ease of use for both developers and users. Nodes in any blockchain have some core responsibilities. These are the responsibility of node runners. It helps in processing transactions just like any other blockchain. It also helps in communicating valid transactions and complete blocks with each other. And it helps in storing the history of network's transaction. But as transaction number increases, we all know this becomes a problem with many blockchains. It becomes difficult to perform these transactions, and so it leads to high cost and also high latency. So to solve this and many other issues with foundational blockchain issues, well, NIA has its own unique features, and as an independent chain, each validator on the NIA network also holds a portion of the entire blockchain. This means each validator can process transactions in parallel. NIA uses consensus known as Doomslug, and it achieves finality in a single round of communication. No take turns to produce and broadcast blocks. It uses a unique scaling mechanism, which is also known as Nightshade sharding, and it makes it especially easy to onboard new users. The sharding approach enables the network's capacity to grow even as more nodes join. Sharding is still a concept in development for many blockchains, including Ethereum. But NIA, they launched with sharding in 2021 and is still going strong. Well, the NIA blockchain Nightshade algorithm makes it possible to infinitely scale the number of transactions that NIA can process per second. With the NIA protocol, you can also create your own easy, readable named account, which is great, right? You can have an example, investorvibe.nia, and this could work much better than having a long strings of numbers and characters as public key. So this is great as well. All these features that we've talked about are all built natively on the NIA protocol, and you do not need a layer 2 or scaling solution for this. The NIA protocol was founded by two people, Alexander and Ilya. Well, these two have a lot of experience, having worked at Microsoft and Google. Well, NIA also is a community driven with girls assigned to different tasks. There is also what is known as the NIA Digital Collective, helps in bringing users together, bringing projects together, and all other stakeholders. And it also helps to partner with other ecosystem people to create a new way of governing itself. So the protocol aims to be community driven in the future, which is going to be massive and important. Even though Ethereum has its challenges, it is still the biggest ecosystem in crypto. To attract developers and users to the NIA ecosystem, there is a bridge, and this bridge is called the Rainbow Bridge. During periods of intense usage, especially with DeFi and NFTs, it becomes expensive to use Ethereum and other blockchains. So the Rainbow Bridge helps in bringing over other users. It also exists for those looking for cheaper, faster options. To further integrate the NIA protocol with Ethereum community, the NIA ecosystem has Aurora. It provides the speed and scalability of the NIA protocol blockchain with the reach of Ethereum. Aurora makes it easier to scale without worrying about bloated gas fees and other drawbacks that come with Ethereum. And the base currency is ETH. Also, there is an Octopus network. It's also a project on Near. It's designed to help developers build substrate-based EVM-compatible application-specific blockchains. This is also termed as app chains. The Octopus network is interoperability solution existing as a multi-chain. So that's also awesome because interoperability is going to be one of the driven factors to crypto adoption. The Near ecosystem is growing fast. It has over 700 active projects and 125 DAOs. More than $120 million has been awarded to teams, and this has helped in funding funds for over 2,000 projects. This means a lot of newly funded projects are going to go live on the Near protocol. There are still funding sources available, so if you are a team or developer, you can reach out and get funding or any other sort of assistance. It already has top-tier infrastructure providers on board. These include IPFS and Arrowwave. The native token is Near. It is used to secure the network, pay transaction fees, and other storage fees, transfer value on native applications, and also to create account value. Validators on the Near protocol are paid with Near tokens. The Near protocol launched with 1 billion tokens. It has a fixed inflation rate of 5%. The inflation is going to be 5% minus the percentage of transaction fees that get burned each year. If the protocol gets adoption, the amount received as transaction fees would increase as well. Factoring in the burning mechanisms, this could absorb the inflation rate or at least reduce it significantly. 70% of the fees received is going to be burned and 30% will be sent to the DApps that brought in the transaction fees. The token is already listed on top tier exchanges. It has Ledger Live support. You can also store it on Near's own wallet, and you can even store it on Trust Wallet and MetaMask. The token is trading at $2.20, around $2.20, and has a fully diluted market cap of $2.2 billion. It has 86% of the total supply in circulation. Well, so now we know a lot about Near. We've talked about the tokens, we've talked about the technology, the ecosystem, and even the opportunities that lies ahead for developers and for other teams to get funding. So what are my thoughts? Well, the team has built a great tech, and this is a huge improvement over many other existing current blockchains. It has an interoperability mechanism through the use of Aurora and Octopus network. This helps to connect users and developers easily with other blockchains and ecosystems. As developers are very important to the growth of any blockchain infrastructure, Near has made it very easy for developers by allowing them to create with common languages. Examples of those are Rust and assembly script, and many other options exist as well. Developers and teams are also incentivized financially through ecosystem funding. There are still some challenges that lies ahead. I think one of the biggest challenges has something to do with the lack of any kick-ass DApp, right? The bridges and swaps are necessary for adoption, true, but the apps that will send curiosity to the crypto community don't exist yet. But with Near's huge community, I just can't wait to see how a huge game or NFT project on Near takes over the crypto community. It's going to be awesome. Another challenge I see is the 5% inflation rate. Even though 70% of the transaction fees are banned, having no inflation is always going to be a better option for a long-term investor like myself. Considering everything we've talked about, the Near protocol has a big and growing community with increased retail interest. And this is always going to be important for adoption. And I think, yes, the question is answered. It's a buy for me. I think owning Near in 2023 and beyond is going to be massive for the next bull market, which I don't know when it happens, but I'm very optimistic for the future. So yes, Near is a buy, but don't take my word for it. This is not financial advice. This is just to communicate what I have read and researched. So guys, go ahead, do your own research and let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Do you already own Near? Do you have the bag already? Or are you planning on getting one? Or you feel like this is going to be a pass for you?